doesn't Schweppes sound Jewish? Right. Hello, everybody.
For you all.
They're meant to be asking us the questions.
All right. So, welcome.
No one knows who you are.
No one knows who he is. That's a good point. We'd like to welcome
get my
special
coat,
guest,
but I have my coat.
our singer, Ant Howley.
Hello.
Good heartfelt apology. Right.
For not attending the last 6 practices.
But he's here now. His grandma is well.
In my defence.
He has not been hit by a ladder.
Nope. Does not have a
Technically,
flat
right, I'll
Does
explain
not
this.
have a flat tyre.
It's actually a standpipe, but I thought these cretins wouldn't know what a standpipe was, therefore I said ladder, but
I'm going to Google it.
it's still metal.
Well, not a
Standard
Just
pipe.
putting us on the spot now.
Because, unfortunately...
Oh, sorry. Is this some cool
Cretins. I
fireman?
stopped before I got to you.
Is this some cool fireman lingo we don't know?
You may know.
You and your fireman friends talking about your standpipes.
So what's a hose called?
I don't know.
A schlong?
Bear in mind you're on the internet now, Ant. Was it a metered standpipe?
Have a look.
All right, smart ass. Fucking hell.
Is that
Is that a picture of a ladder?
Has he got it right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Okay, he
Fair enough.
says that's a
have a
standpipe,
look.
which is probably about right.
That's not what hit me.
I know, because how do you think the closest thing in relation to that was a fucking ladder? These guys won't know what this is. Let's say a ladder. All right, come on.
They could
Because
do a
it's
JR
fucking metal.
impression if I said ladder. It's fine.
Yeah.
There you
My
go.
God, he got hit with a standpipe!
Standpipe.
That is what hit me in the face.
All right, let's have a look.
That's not a ladder.
That's more or less what I think.
It's
Oh,
metal.
a fireman's standpipe. You see, that's different to what we use in construction.
Nah.
Okay, well that's 2 minutes of our 5-minute time limit done.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it short and snappy.
And after
but
22
so far-
minutes of, quote, ear piss, unquote, last time, we thought we'd shorten it down so it was more like ear...
19 and a half minutes.
By the way, I'd also like to say that 20 of those 22 minutes last time was Alex fucking with his hair.
And picking his nose.
Yes. I like picking
So
my
as a
nose.
special treat, today we'll have Adam fucking with Alex's hair.
Well, he can't fuck with his own,
Literally
can he?
fucking.
Jealously.
Not while he's still wearing his trousers.
With much envy. And furious anger.
So now that's 3 minutes.
And furious anger!
And we've covered...
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
So, we have some questions. Dan's going to lead it in a sort of
Yeah, because we
game
got
show-esque manner.
so many questions last time. What was it?
All right.
Ducks or fucking geese or what the fuck it
Yeah,
was?
let's get to it.
Yeah, okay, right. So
Ducks
we
and
had
chickens.
we had one
Ducks and
question
chickens.
for this week from Jenna Lloyd, and it was ducks or chickens.
What fucking context
geese.
is that shit?
That's the point. There is no context.
Ducks or chickens?
Are you eating them? Are you fucking them? What?
Okay.
You're not fucking them.
What are you doing with them?
If you're not fucking them, you're not doing it right.
I like how that's the
Well,
first
you
thing
do
that
both
came
of
to his mind.
What
Wait,
arms
if
did
you're not
you
eating
two
them,
do?
what else
Jesus.
can you do?
What
I mean, it's like just asking someone, is there or isn't there? You know,
Well, there is.
Some would argue that the
Well, I'm not questioning
that
their existence.
that the context and content is important, but I'd say that rule of thumb, chickens.
I'd say ducks.
I like chickens
Why, though?
more.
Duck hunt.
Because he's a
There was never chicken hunt, was there, on Nintendo?
Yeah, there was.
fireman.
Fun fact for you. Right. Speaking of Duck Hunt, I found out that on Duck Hunt, if you load it up and have a second controller, that second controller controls the duck. I never knew that as a kid. My mind was blown the other day. And then my mind was
Holy
blown.
shit, I got confused there. I thought you were literally talking about Duck Dynasty.
See, I was.
I just realised I got it
Were-
wrong.
Were you equally mind blown by plugging in your controller into the second controller port during Metal Gear Solid and seeing it move because of how powerful Psycho Mantis was?
Oh!
At the risk of,
no, 'cause it didn't have a PlayStation.
almost getting booted out of this room, I've never played Metal Gear Solid.
So, Jenna, we are divided.
I'm
on
gonna
Excuse
stay
me.
away from you now. No.
I never owned a
no.
PlayStation, even I completed it.
I played like a demo of that newest one for like 2 minutes and thought, well, I don't know any of this story, so fuck that.
You don't need to because it makes no sense anyway.
Fair enough.
No.
I hope you're happy with your answer.
That's the
couldn't
5-minute time limit. It is both.
Right. Oh,
Really?
it's time ago.
Well, that took no time.
Well, to be honest, I was going to say that chickens are more diverse, and chickens gave us Nando's.
Chickens taste better.
You don't get
fuck.
duck
Ducks
nose,
are
do you?
prettier.
Didn't the Portuguese give us Nando's?
Did you say
Duck
you
nose.
don't get
Chickens, you
don't get
twat.
duck nose?
It's
Doesn't matter whether they're
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
It's not chick nose.
Don't start getting all fucking anti-immigrant with me on fucking chickens. Doesn't matter whether they're
Chicken nose.
Portuguese.
I mean, surely Nanduks would
How
make more
dare
sense.
you assume?
Fun fact about the Nando's.
What, your racism?
That's right. How dare you assume my racism?
Nand is Mexican for chicken.
How old do you think? Oh, let's Google
None
it.
of us are racist. You know.
Here's
it's
a
not like-
question for the internet.
We didn't.
How old
on that
is the
note,
average chicken that you eat in Nando's?
Okay.
Because that would depress everyone.
Oh God.
On Adam's note of none of us are racist, our next question is, what makes a man British?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask something about the Holocaust then.
No.
Well, Adam's opinion is that Holocaust-related comedy maketh a man British.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
We have moved on.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, why? Is it too soon?
No, you see,
No, World War
my
II.
theories.
Comedy makes a man British, you know.
I thought it was complaining about
I
everything.
mentioned it once, I think I got away with it. You know, that whole business.
See,
I think what makes a man British is if you're born on the British Isles, or if you're a really good footballer, then you can be
Oh, that does not make you British
counted
at
as
all.
British. Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
No.
We'd take a leaf out of France stealing all the best players from elsewhere. I'll just say that politically correctly.
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
we're not racist, but the French and elsewhere, you've got to watch out for them, mate.
Elsewhere are racist.
Elsewhere are racist.
I mean, I personally, I'd say that you got to ask the question, what doesn't make a man British? And for that, we would have
Do you
to...
mean British or English?
What's the difference?
Well, one of them's got like the Union Jack. and one of
Racist
them's got
here!
a white red flag.
Racist! UKIP! Captain UKIP! Right.
Do you want independence from
Adam actually
Scotland, Wales,
can
and
grow hair, he
Ireland?
just chooses not to.
Northern
For
Ireland.
his beliefs.
We want our goddamn independence!
It is my opinion that what doesn't make a man British is by saying I'm going to the pub only for one and meaning it. I mean,
Yeah.
that is my personal opinion. I mean, you've got plenty of candidates. What makes a man British is at some point in your life dropping an entire kebab on the floor, genuinely thinking you're in with a chance with a barmaid. I think that makes you, you know.
Falling asleep
I actually
against
was.
the loudest speaker.
Can I just say I was and
gig.
did
So British.
and nearly did again.
Oh, really?
You were there.
What's his name?
Apparently, me being there is evidence.
I don't think it is. Obviously,
so
it's not.
He blacked out.
Okay.
I don't know what happened that night.
And it also.
Precisely.
I also did a lot of
Didn't get laid. I know that much.
Dan was there.
Oh, maybe he did then.
No.
Shall we wrap this up?
Let's. We have.
We haven't covered anything yet. Shall we wrap
I
this
don't
up?
know.
Wrap this up.
Is this the roundabout way of the ducks and chickens thing, or are we?
No, we decided that they don't have duck nose, even though it's not called chick nose, but we've moved on.
Or Nanducks.
Nanducks.
I mean, I've decided in
Alright.
my own head that chickens taste better.
Gene Simmons is
Ducks
going to
look
patent it.
I don't know. It depends how duck is cooked.
Yeah, duck's beautiful.
When it's cooked properly, it's
Not duck
really
fan.
good.
Every
Oh,
time I've
fuck
tried
you
it,
then,
I'm a
shut
bit
up. Right, here we go.
We're introducing a new
friendly
section
guy.
to Metal Artois Monthly, and we'd really like you to write in. You see, we're going to have an agony aunt section.
And we'll call it the time of the month.
The
time of the month for your mum.
with Auntie Adam Agony.
That's not funny.
I know your faces. So, Adam, are you
Hello.
truly up to the challenge of putting to rest the mind of a worried citizen?
I'm always there to comfort them and give them the best advice possible.
Right. Here's the question. I like eating a certain brand of American cheeseburger that protects us, Metal Artois, from infringements of copyright laws I can only describe as something that I'm loving it, McDonald's. So my next question is, how will I survive post-Brexit when all of the things we love and know are entirely cut off to us from the rest of the known world?
Well, the fact that you're talking about some American food
Americans!
means clearly that Brexit is not going to make a damn bit of difference.
In
So-
fact, you'd probably get it more readily.
I was going to say that you're probably going to be better off, and you're probably going to die quicker because you're going to eat more burgers because America's going to take over, and that's I don't know what you want me to say. The fact that you put America and Brexit in that is it kind of defeats any advice I can really give.
Although 40% of Americans
These
probably
people
would say
can't
that
be
they live
saved.
in Europe.
I thought this was
But
American.
the Times says otherwise.
The Times.
Right. So what's
Yes,
the Times
a
opinion then,
newspaper.
Would that be the Times
Yeah, what
online
is the
then?
Times' opinion on this?
The Times opinion, last time I read it, which was a while ago now, because someone left 2 of the pages of it on a table at work during lunch break that one day.
We are not associated with the Times or the
With your-
National Press. By the way.
Just put that out there. We're not endorsed by the Times.
Are we going to have disclaimers?
I think so.
That was a
Just
disclaimer.
air quote things.
That was a disclaimer.
They basically think that we're going to be. They didn't say this in these words, but this is how I interpret it. That we're going to be like Saudi Arabia. You know how currently they're listening to 80s pop music as the current thing. Well, basically, their impression. Yeah.
Last time he checked.
Well, if you watch the movie Three Kings, which was probably set a while back, but either way,
That's an old film, dude.
no, it's not. It's got people who
Is
were
that like
alive
back
in
to
it.
like 2000s?
An old film classes as a film.
George
where people
Clooney
in it
still
did.
had naturally black hair in that film.
George Clooney's alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Still pulling.
Is he? Is
Yeah,
he
you
pulling
know-
shapes?
No, you know, pulling his socks.
I think
off.
he's gone completely off track.
Anyway, where are we going with this? So yeah,
All right.
So
I
it's a
think
good
we're
thing
just
if
gonna have to
80s
wrap it
pop
up.
music comes back because modern pop music is.
Let's take a straw poll. When was Three Kings made or released? I should say.
2001.
Ooh, I was gonna
Space
say-
Odyssey.
2001.
Houston?
Actually, I think that's a
2002.
I've never seen it. Don't have a clue.
Well, yeah, it's a great.
But he said 2001, 2002.
Chance, I like 2001.
Don't nick mine. That's
Fucking
fine.
copying.
2000.
And Kev's right. Never seen it.
There you go.
Just close.
Move on.
So,
Okay, I think that more or less answers all of your questions.
yeah,
So
all of your questions.
keep on writing in. If you have anything that you want to talk to someone about, Adam would love to give you his
At
opinion
least,
on
if
your
you're going to ask
life.
me a fucking question, at least get the question factually fucking right. Otherwise, I can't answer it otherwise.
Or not.
We have AAA here.
You know,
It's like Triple H, but you know, bolder.
you know.
And you shake
A
his
bit
head.
Steve Austin.
He did, but he's still bolder.
This is very true.
Okay, sending your questions
too big to
about the categories of boldness.
Well, there's
You see, I think,
Patrick Stewart and Austin, isn't it? Really, which one is bolder, Patrick Stewart or Steve Austin?
Jesus Christ.
That's an ultimate question right now.
Or me? Am I bolder
I
than
don't
both?
know.
No, because Patrick Stewart's bald head doesn't actually stop because it goes all the way around his chin.
Plus,
whereas
he also
yours
boldly
stops.
goes where no man has gone before.
Ooh.
Yeah, and are we talking like the whole head?
Suck a dick!
So I think we've covered, you know, politics, current events, and we've done the
Adam's
Admiral section,
racism.
Yeah.
and public questions.
I'm not even started yet.
So happy days.
Fuck for you!
Tomorrow.
It's actually
From
not.
tomorrow.
It's not actual racism. It's just jokes about shit that shouldn't be funny, but it is funny.
So are we calling it there then, gentlemen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Fuck
Till next time.
Bye. Toodle.
Fuck off!